A 35-year-old murder case is back in the spotlight and the focus of the new season of KSL's Cold podcast.
Until now, a single picture is all most people have known of Joyce Yost. Now, KSL Investigative reporter Dave Cawley has uncovered never-before-heard audio of Yost just hours before her nightmare began.
He grabbed me by the throat and told me if I screamed or said anything that he would tear my throat open.
A sexual assault that started when a stranger followed Joyce home.
And I pulled in my driveway, and all of a sudden this little red sports car pulls right in.
What happened over the next few hours is too graphic for TV, but Joyce recounted it in extreme detail in these never-before-released recordings.
I realized I was in a rape situation, that I wasn't just with somebody that was being a little bit forceful that I was going to be able to get rid of, but I was in a rape situation.
Joyce's attacker threatened to kill her, but that wasn't the only reason she feared calling the police.
I really don't want to be put through the humiliation. I said, I've watched a case of rape twice and seen things on TV, and I said, I don't want to go through it, but I said, I feel like, tomorrow he could go out and harm somebody's little girl.
This woman is about to become a statistic. She's going to be raped.
A Case of Rape was a made-for-TV movie from 1974. Actress Elizabeth Montgomery, then best known for her role in the TV series Bewitched, starred as a woman who is raped by an acquaintance. She pursues charges, endures a grueling experience as a witness, then watches the man who raped her go free.
What is that verdict? Not guilty. Ladies and gentlemen of the jury, you're excused.
The thing that bothers me is I had made up my mind to cooperate with this guy, which would in turn probably make him feel like I was enjoying myself. I wasn't going to put up a fuss. And I wanted to live. I was scared.
Joyce worried her decision to surrender to the stranger's demands would look like consent.
It's not consent in no way, shape, or form.
That is Jan Schiller, a former YWCA rape victim advocate.
If you were walking down the street and somebody were to steal your wallet or your purse, you would give it to them to save yourself. That's exactly what she did with her body. She gave it to him to save herself.
Joyce did decide to report her assault, and Schiller was there to support her. She sat with Joyce as police questioned her for close to an hour.
And I just remember how terribly poised she was, but underneath I think she was really shaking and really scared.
What she was telling me sounded credible.
Former Detective Bill Holthaus was the one doing the questioning.
What convinced me that something really had happened was the evidence.
At the scene of the initial crime, Holthaus found plenty of evidence to confirm Joyce's story.
It was very, very good evidence. I mean, what she told me on the initial interview, the evidence matched. It wasn't a matter of me going and finding evidence and then asking her about it.
All that was left was to find the suspect before he could act again, and it didn't take long.
Sometimes lucky is better than good.
Holthaus had him in handcuffs soon after sunrise in a traffic stop on I-15.
One of the things that she said about the vehicle was it had black louvers on the back window because when her head was down, she could see the back window the way he had her, and there were louvers. And she said it was a Mazda. And as I pulled off of 650 North exit, a deep red Mazda with black louvers pulled on. And that was, in fact, Doug Lovell.
Joyce's experience remains all too relevant now, nearly 4 decades later, in the Me Too era. Survivors of sexual assault still grapple with the same choice: live in silence or speak out and risk public humiliation or worse. Joyce Yost showed incredible courage in demanding justice. Unfortunately, it was just the beginning of her nightmare.
How safe am I? Take him after him and I'll say,
Well, we should note instances of rapists returning to attack the same person twice are very rare. Joyce Yost's case is one of those exceptions. Now, episode 2 of Cold Season 2 is available to download right now. It is free anywhere you get your podcasts.